This is the field trip form, and it tells you specifically how far in advance you need to get this to me in this office. I go through and make sure that everything is good here. I scan it and I send it to APS Central Office, and they send it back with approval. If it's in district, you need to do it within 5 days of your field trip. If it's in state but it's out of district, you need 10 days in advance. And if it's out of state, you need 15 days in advance. No exceptions for this. What constitutes a field trip? If you're taking students off campus for any reason during the school day or after the school day, if it's a school-related function, it is a field trip, and you must have these things complete. I don't care if you're taking students to walk over to Tierra Antigua to serve lunch, or if you are going to Nashville, Tennessee. You need to be doing these field trip forms, and I need all of these in advance. Let's go over the second form, which is your standard APS permission slip with medical coverage. That needs to be in. Every student needs to have one of these on the field trip. If you do not have one of these, the student cannot participate in the field trip. This also goes for any kind of Saturday community service that you might do on campus. You need to have a permission slip on file. That takes us to our third piece of information. That is your Hawk absence form. Now let's clarify. This is not the student asking permission to go on the field trip. This is simply letting you know so that they can do something about it. However, if there is a problem, please let the trip sponsor know. That way that it can get handled. We're not trying to alienate anybody here. We just want to make sure that everything is covered, that all of our I's are dotted and T's are crossed. If you have a parent who is transporting a student, this form also must be filled out. It covers insurance and all of that fun stuff. Vehicle, registration, license, all of that. If a student is to be transported, this form needs to fill out. All of that information. All of these forms, again, can be found to your left-hand side as you walk into the activities office. Again, anything that is off campus related to our school is considered a field trip. So please make sure that you are doing your diligence to get that done. Otherwise, your field trip may or may not be approved. So, with all that in mind, please have your paperwork done. And remember, as always, it's great to be a Hawk.